My daughter-in-law betrayed me, but the truth I discovered destroyed everything she planned. First-person narration, emotional, dramatic, deeply engaging. I never imagined that the peaceful life I had built after my husband died would fall apart so quickly. My son Daniel had married a girl named Rose 2 years ago. She was beautiful, polite, gentle, at least that's what everyone believed. I believed it too. I treated her like my own daughter, even more than that, because I knew she didn't have a good relationship with her own parents. For months, everything felt perfect. Daniel was happy. Rose smiled all the time, and I felt grateful that my son had found someone who could love him after all the heartbreaks he faced. But everything changed the day Daniel went out of town for a business trip. It was a quiet Tuesday morning. I was folding laundry in my bedroom when I heard footsteps downstairs. I assumed it was Rose, but something felt off. She usually called out to me when she arrived. When I went down, I found her in the kitchen, startled, as if she hadn't expected me to be home early. "Mom, you scared me," she said, forcing a smile. "Are you okay, dear?" I asked. She nodded, but her eyes kept shifting to her phone. Her hands were trembling slightly. I didn't question her. I simply made us both tea and tried to ignore the sinking feeling in my stomach. The strange behavior continued for the next few days. She would whisper on the phone, step outside when she received messages, and delete her call history. Once, when she went to the bathroom, her phone buzzed on the table. The notification said, "Can't wait to see you again." Same plan? My heart froze. I didn't open her phone. I couldn't. I still believed that maybe this was a misunderstanding. Maybe it was someone from work. Maybe it was something harmless. I kept telling myself that Rose loved Daniel. She had to love him. But the truth didn't wait long. 2 days later, Rose told me she was going shopping. After she left, I realized she had forgotten her wallet. I grabbed it and rushed outside, hoping to catch her before she left. But when I reached the street, I saw her getting into a car, and the man sitting in the driver's seat wasn't Daniel. It was a tall man, well-dressed, with his hand resting on hers. My heart cracked. I followed them discreetly. They stopped at a cafe on the other side of town. They sat close, very close, and Rose leaned her head on his shoulder. I watched them talk, laugh, touch each other's hands. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. When I returned home, my hands were shaking so badly I could barely unlock the door. For hours, I sat in silence, thinking about how to tell my son. But the next evening, Rose came home and said something that made the truth even darker. "Mom," she said casually, "Daniel said you shouldn't call him for a few days. He's very busy, and he needs peace." I stared at her. "Daniel never said that." Then she added, "Actually, he said he feels suffocated when you interfere too much." Those words shattered something inside me, not because Daniel said them, but because I knew he didn't. That's when I realized Rose wasn't just cheating. She was trying to destroy my relationship with my own son. But why? Days went by, and every time Daniel called, Rose answered first. If I reached for the phone, she would say, "It's work, I'll tell him later." She even told Daniel that I wasn't feeling well, so he shouldn't disturb me. She was isolating him. Then came the moment that changed everything. One night, Rose left her laptop open on the sofa. I wasn't looking for anything, but the screen lit up with a message preview. It said, "Once the divorce is final and he sells the house, we will be free. Just keep pushing him away from his mother. He listens to you more than anyone." My blood went cold. So that was her plan. She didn't love Daniel. She wanted his property, his business, everything he had worked for, and she wanted me out of the way. I took pictures of every message, every chat, every plan she had made with that man. The conversations went back months. She was manipulating Daniel, making him think he didn't need me, convincing him she was the only one who cared. That night, Daniel returned home early from his trip. He hugged me tightly. It had been days since I'd spoken to him properly. Rose's face turned pale when she saw him. I looked her in the eye and said, "Why don't you tell Daniel about your meetings? About the man you're planning a future with?" Daniel frowned. "What is she talking about?" Rose stuttered, trying to come up with an excuse, but I didn't let her speak. I handed Daniel my phone with the screenshots. He scrolled through the messages slowly, his face drained of color. His hands shook. When he reached the last message, he sat down, covering his face. "Rose, how could you?" he whispered. She tried to cry, to beg, to lie, but Daniel didn't look at her. Not even once. He packed her suitcase silently, placed it outside the door, and told her to leave. She screamed, threatened, accused. Nothing worked. When the door finally closed, Daniel collapsed to the floor and cried in my arms like he hadn't since he was a child. And I held him. "I'm sorry, Mom," he said. "I'm so sorry I believed her. I never blamed you," I whispered. "But now you know the truth." Rose tried to come back many times after that. She tried to twist stories, play the victim, even blackmail Daniel. But the evidence was too strong. Today, my house is peaceful again. My son and I talk every day. And I learned the hardest lesson of all. Sometimes the people we welcome into our hearts come only to steal, to break, to ruin. But the truth, no matter how painful, will always reveal itself.